Have you ever woken up feeling weighed down and anxious after discovering that your blood tests revealed elevated creatinine levels? You're in good company. Every morning, millions of Americans over 50 encounter a hidden threat, often without any awareness of its presence. Here's a truth that often goes unheard until it's nearly too late. Before we dive in, I have a question for you. What's your location while watching this video? And what time do you see on the clock right now? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Your messages resonate with me, creating a sense of connection between us. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button and activate the bell icon. With this approach, you'll always stay updated on health tips tailored specifically for seniors like yourself. Even the tiniest missteps in your morning routine, like your choice of drink or breakfast, can silently nudge your kidneys toward failure. It goes beyond merely feeling fatigued. The focus is on your kidneys and their ability to help you avoid dialysis in the future. It may seem severe, but it's essential to be direct. Kidney disease doesn't announce itself quietly. It sneaks up quietly, and before you know it, you find yourself waking up to swollen legs, elevated creatinine levels, and a doctor suggesting that dialysis could be the next course of action. Time and time again, I've witnessed this in my patients, and it truly saddens me. So much of what they experience could have been avoided with simple, intentional choices made from the very moment they wake up each morning. Allow me to clarify. This is not about tricks, costly products, or quick fixes. Hello, I'm Dr. Johnny, and today I'll guide you through 10 essential morning habits. Discover straightforward, evidence-based habits that can reduce creatinine levels, safeguard your kidneys, and empower you to take charge of your health once again. These are facts. Discover these effective strategies you can implement starting tomorrow morning. Commit to them, and they have the potential to transform the entire trajectory of your life. Before you brush them off as insignificant, keep this in mind regarding your kidneys. The daily actions you take determine whether you thrive or falter, making the first habit we're about to explore the cornerstone of your entire health journey. What's the first thing you consume after you rise and shine? For many, the choice is clear. Coffee, the warm cup, the enticing aroma, the cherished routine. It's like a burst of vitality in a cup. However, it's important to recognize the startling reality. If your creatinine levels are elevated, or your kidneys are experiencing strain, turning to coffee may not be the best choice. The initial step is akin to igniting a blaze with gasoline. It elevates cortisol levels, exacerbates dehydration following a night's rest, and forces your kidneys into overdrive before the day has even started. Allow me to introduce you to one of my patients, a 62-year-old gentleman by the name of Robert. He insisted that his mornings simply couldn't begin without a cup of coffee. His creatinine levels continued to rise, and he believed that medication alone would resolve the issue. After requesting him to postpone his coffee by just 30 minutes and begin with warm water, I witnessed his kidney function stabilize and his energy levels noticeably enhance within 2 months. He chose not to give up coffee. He has finally discovered the importance of prioritizing his kidneys. What makes this effective? After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body naturally experiences dehydration. Your kidneys have been diligently filtering out toxins throughout the night. The initial sip of warm water feels like a soothing cleanse they truly crave. Incorporate a squeeze of fresh lemon to unleash antioxidants while providing a subtle alkalizing effect, effectively reducing the acid load that quietly harms your kidneys. Research indicates that even slight dehydration can elevate creatinine levels by 10–15%, highlighting the importance of staying properly hydrated. The first step to safeguarding yourself from those anxiety-inducing numbers at your upcoming lab test. Tomorrow morning, start by brushing your teeth. Then, pour yourself a full glass of warm or room temperature water. Sip it slowly and wait 20 minutes before indulging in coffee or food. Though they may seem insignificant, it's the little habits that truly protect our kidneys. However, simply being aware of this isn't sufficient, as what you consume immediately after that drink can subtly reverse all your hard-earned progress. That's precisely why the second morning habit holds even greater importance, particularly if you believe your breakfast is nutritious. Discover how a single glass of water can safeguard your kidneys. Your next decision, the breakfast you choose, has the power to either enhance your healing journey or undermine it entirely. Surprisingly, the real culprit isn't sugar. It's salt lurking in the shadows. When I mention salt, the common perception is that it's a simple concept. I steer clear of the salt shaker entirely. However, this is the pitfall. The true threat lies not in the salt you add, but in the concealed sodium lurking within your supposedly nutritious breakfast. Start your day with toast, cereal, and processed meats. These seemingly harmless breakfast choices can pack a sodium punch for your kidneys before the clock even strikes 9 a.m. Then they can comfortably manage throughout the day. Consider Maria, a 58-year-old woman I collaborated with. She consistently claimed her breakfast was light, consisting of 2 slices of toast with cheese and perhaps a touch of healthy cereal. Upon reviewing the nutrition labels, we discovered that her seemingly light breakfast contained over 1,200 milligrams of sodium, nearly reaching half of her daily limit in just one meal. Just weeks after eliminating hidden salt and replacing her oatmeal with berries and unsalted nuts, she saw her blood pressure drop and her creatinine levels start to stabilize. Research supports this claim. The National Kidney Foundation highlights that excessive sodium consumption not only elevates blood pressure, but also hastens kidney damage by putting additional strain on the filtration system. Studies indicate that cutting sodium intake by merely 1,000 milligrams each day can greatly decrease blood pressure and lower the chances of kidney deterioration. Here's your strategy for success. Say goodbye to processed breakfast meats and salty spreads. Select plain oatmeal, avocado on unsalted bread, or a smoothie featuring apples and blueberries. Opt for herbs, black pepper, or garlic powder to enhance flavor, instead of relying on salt. Your kidneys deserve more than bland meals. They require a more sophisticated taste experience. Avoiding salt alone won't cut it. Your kidneys encounter another subtle challenge each morning that demands attention. This one isn't derived from your diet. It originates from your inactions. Your morning began with a refreshing glass of water, and you've successfully eliminated the hidden salt from your meal. Now the question arises, what actions do you take with your body upon waking up? Your initial movements in those first moments establish the rhythm for your kidneys throughout the entire day. Meet Thomas, a 65-year-old retired educator. Each morning, he would settle at the table, engrossed in his paper and coffee, barely stirring until noon. His lab results indicated an increase in creatinine levels and persistent swelling in his ankles. When I proposed a mere 10 minutes of gentle walking outdoors following his morning drink, he dismissed it as too simple to make a difference. Within just a few weeks, the swelling subsided, his blood pressure decreased, and he shared that he finally felt alert before noon for the first time in years. The evidence is unmistakable. Intense workouts can put a strain on your kidneys by causing excessive muscle breakdown all at once. Gentle morning movements, like walking, stretching, and Tai Chi, truly make a difference. Research indicates that just 10 minutes of gentle activity can enhance circulation, reduce inflammation, and promote healthy kidney filtration by boosting the delivery of oxygen and nutrients. It's not just about burning calories, it's all about energizing your circulation, so your kidneys can enjoy a smoother journey every day. Discover an effortless routine to follow right after enjoying your warm water. Stand confidently, relax your shoulders, and reach your arms high above your head. Consider enjoying a brief stroll in the sunlight if you can. The combination of light and movement communicates to your body that we are vibrant, active, and that our kidneys are well supported. However, don't halt your efforts just yet, as mere movement won't safeguard your kidneys unless you remember that crucial daily shield that truly makes a difference. Here lies the point where countless individuals unknowingly undermine their own success. You've quenched your thirst, steered clear of concealed sodium, and kept your body in motion. However, there's a single factor that can reverse all that progress in a heartbeat: neglecting the essential pills crafted to safeguard your kidneys. I will always remember a patient named Evelyn, a 70-year-old grandmother. She approached her meals with caution. Every morning she took a stroll. Despite her attempts at meditation, her blood pressure continued to rise, and her creatinine levels increased month after month. Upon further investigation, we discovered that her occasional lapses in taking her blood pressure medication stemmed from her feeling perfectly fine. High blood pressure often goes unnoticed, as it doesn't always present symptoms. Each forgotten pill was a quiet assault on her kidneys. The science leaves no room for leniency here. Research indicates that irregular adherence to prescribed medications for blood pressure and diabetes can significantly hasten kidney deterioration over the years. Your pills do more than manage symptoms. They serve as your protective shields. ACE inhibitors, ARBs, and diabetes medications alleviate the pressure on your filtration system, effectively slowing the damage that leads to elevated creatinine levels. That shield is effective only when you consistently implement it, day in and day out, each morning without fail. Discover the steps to secure this habit for good. Store your medications in a location that is both easily visible and secure. Connect it to another daily habit, such as brushing your teeth, or set an unavoidable phone alarm. Consider it not as consuming medication, but as donning your protective gear for the day ahead. Each dose delivers a powerful message to your kidneys. I'm here for you. Even the mightiest shield offers no defense when your body's overwhelmed by stress. Stress has a way of creeping in unnoticed. It doesn't merely target your mind, it stealthily dismantles your kidneys from within. You've taken your morning meds and donned your protective shield. Yet, there exists an unseen adversary that eludes every medication, every meal plan, and every fitness routine. If you neglect to disarm it first thing in the morning, it will gradually and quietly suffocate your kidneys. Meet Daniel, a seasoned accountant at the age of 60. His diet was pristine, his medications perfectly managed, yet his lab results revealed a contrasting narrative. His creatinine levels continued to rise. What's the reason behind it? He existed in a state of perpetual tension. Emails, deadlines, family concerns. His body was perpetually in a state of heightened alert, never able to switch off the fight-or-flight response. When stress hormones, such as cortisol, remain elevated, it leads to increased blood pressure, spikes in blood sugar, and persistent kidney inflammation. This is backed by scientific evidence. Studies indicate that chronic stress can elevate blood pressure by 10 to 15 points, significantly increasing the risk of kidney damage, even among those who maintain a healthy lifestyle. The solution is simple. It's your breath. Spending just 2 to 5 minutes on deep, slow breathing each morning can effectively reset your nervous system. Breathe in deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Hold that breath, and then exhale slowly for 6 seconds. This gentle rhythm reassures your body that safety is present, allowing for healing to take place. The heartbeat eases, blood vessels expand, and the kidneys enjoy a well-deserved respite. Tomorrow, after enjoying that glass of warm water, take a moment to sit still. Shut your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow your body to embrace its healing state. It's not just meditation. It's a free form of medication, completely devoid of side effects. Calming your nerves is just the beginning. The next choice you make, what you place on your breakfast plate, can either nourish your kidneys with healing benefits or subtly overwhelm them with added strain. You've centered your thoughts through deep breathing, allowing your kidneys a well-deserved moment of tranquility. However, now we have the key ingredient that determines if that peace endures beyond breakfast. For many, breakfast evokes thoughts of comfort food, bacon, cheese, sweet cereals, or perhaps a delightful stack of pancakes. It's enjoyable at first, but there's a deeper reality to consider. Rich, savory, and protein-rich breakfasts put your kidneys to the test right from the start of the day. Linda, a 64-year-old nurse, always began her mornings with a hearty breakfast of egg, sausage, and buttered toast. She thought she was fueling her body with protein for energy, yet as the months passed, her lab results revealed increasing creatinine levels and escalating fatigue. After we replaced her breakfast with oatmeal adorned with blueberries, chia seeds, and a touch of olive oil, her numbers found balance. In just a matter of weeks, she noticed a boost in her energy levels at work and a reduction in swelling in her feet. This is supported by scientific evidence. Plant-based breakfasts are gentler on the kidneys, producing less acid load than meals rich in animal products. Studies indicate that a diet abundant in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can effectively lower the protein waste products that challenge kidney filtration. A refreshing green smoothie featuring spinach, cucumber, and a splash of almond milk delivers essential vitamins while supporting kidney health for the long haul. Tomorrow, let's pass on the heavy animal proteins. Choose unsweetened oatmeal, savor avocado toast on salt-free bread, or indulge in a vibrant smoothie bowl. Plant-based foods not only boost your energy levels, but also lighten the load on your kidneys, allowing them to function optimally for years ahead. Even the healthiest breakfast won't rescue you if you succumb to one of the most perilous morning habits, grabbing painkillers like ibuprofen before your day has even begun. Your breakfast might be gentle on the kidneys, but what follows could quickly reverse those benefits. For countless individuals, the immediate choice after a meal isn't hydration or supplements. It's a pain reliever, a small solution for joint stiffness, headaches, or back discomfort. It seems completely innocent, doesn't it? However, for your kidneys, those pills may act as a hidden toxin. Meet George, a 61-year-old construction worker with a wealth of experience. After years of hard work, he found himself plagued by persistent aches, leading him to take 2 ibuprofen tablets each morning without hesitation. On the surface, he appeared healthy, but beneath it all, his creatinine levels were on the rise. When he finally arrived for his appointment, I discovered that his kidney function had declined by almost 40%. What's the reason behind this? NSAIDs, such as ibuprofen and naproxen, are common painkillers that can diminish blood flow to the kidneys and disrupt their waste filtration process. Even infrequent use can lead to hidden harm that may reveal itself in your lab results months or years down the line. The findings are quite alarming. Research indicates that consistent use of NSAIDs can significantly increase the likelihood of developing chronic kidney disease, particularly in individuals over the age of 50. Surprisingly, many individuals fail to link their seemingly innocuous morning medication to elevated creatinine levels. Consider this safer route before opting for painkillers. Explore different options. Gentle stretching, a warm shower, turmeric tea, and anti-inflammatory foods such as berries and leafy greens can effectively alleviate pain while being kind to your kidneys. Should you find it necessary to use medication, consult your doctor regarding safer alternatives and opt for the smallest effective dose, avoiding daily use as a habit. Your kidneys tirelessly operate around the clock, never taking a moment off. Avoid adding an unwanted weight to their shoulders. However, even if you steer clear of painkillers, there's another concealed danger that creeps in every morning, and this one isn't derived from medication. The information lies within the numbers you might be overlooking, those that indicate the initial signs of potential kidney issues. While you may consider foregoing painkillers, believing you're in the clear, there's a hidden danger in neglecting your health. Each morning, your body shares subtle hints about your kidney health, but if you overlook them, you may remain unaware until it's too late. I'm referring to 2 specific numbers that can forecast kidney decline well in advance of any symptoms appearing. Monitoring blood pressure and blood sugar levels. Meet Mark, a seasoned truck driver at 59 years young. He had never experienced illness, so he saw no need for morning checks. By the time fatigue and swelling made their appearance, his blood pressure had been alarmingly elevated for years, quietly compromising his kidneys. By the time he began monitoring it, the harm had already been inflicted. Conversely, another patient of mine, Susan, maintained a straightforward blood pressure monitor right by her bedside. By identifying spikes early, she modified her meals and collaborated with her doctor on her medications, ensuring her creatinine levels remained stable when they could have escalated. The evidence is irrefutable. High blood pressure stands as the primary culprit behind kidney failure, as highlighted by the American Heart Association. When blood sugar levels soar, diabetes is never far away. Frequently, it damages the sensitive filters within your kidneys. Here's the exciting part. Individuals who keep an eye on their health at home and make necessary adjustments experience a remarkable 30% slower progression of kidney disease compared to those who do not. If your doctor suggests it, incorporate checking your pressure or glucose into your morning routine. It's not about pursuing perfection. It's about cultivating awareness. Recognizing the trend allows you to act swiftly, preventing it from reaching a point of no return. Understanding your numbers is just one piece of the puzzle. Have you ever considered the healthy morning drinks that many rave about, such as herbal teas, and how they could be adding more pressure on your kidneys rather than providing the relief you seek? Here is where the next habit uncovers a truth that many have yet to discover. You've reviewed your figures and you're feeling confident, but this is where many individuals unknowingly falter. They indulge in a warm cup of herbal tea, convinced it's the perfect calming way to kick off their day. While certain teas serve as gentle companions, others may subtly lead your kidneys into more serious issues. Meet Alice, a vibrant 63-year-old retiree. She cherished her morning detox tea, believing it was purifying her system. However, just a few months later, her blood pressure surged and her potassium levels climbed to alarming levels. What's the reason behind this? Her tea featured licorice root and dandelion, two common ingredients known for their diuretic properties. This would upset the electrolyte balance, generating precisely the type of stress her kidneys were unable to handle. It's evident from scientific research that not every herb is safe for your kidneys. Ingredients such as parsley, licorice root, and specific detox blends have the potential to elevate blood pressure or modify sodium and potassium levels. For someone with elevated creatinine levels, it's akin to dousing an open wound with acid. Conversely, choices such as chamomile, peppermint, and ginger tend to be safer alternatives. They alleviate inflammation, enhance digestion, and offer relief without putting stress on the kidneys. Here's the guideline. Be sure to check the label every time. Be wary of extravagant claims that suggest you can cleanse your kidneys while maintaining your usual intake. Enjoy one cup, not a whole jug. Consider herbal tea a soothing addition to your routine rather than a remedy. However, even with careful sipping, there's one last habit that has the potential to transform everything. It's the most straightforward yet impactful change of all, one that can't be found in a bottle, a pill, or even a cup. By dedicating yourself to it each morning, you can achieve the consistency and control you've been seeking. Congratulations on reaching this point. Stay hydrated, choose smart meals, and make safe choices. However, the reality is this: without consistency, nothing truly takes hold. And consistency is never a matter of chance. Every morning, you focus on a single, clear intention for your kidneys. It's not about an extensive checklist or a complex health plan. It's simply one commitment to yourself that you can genuinely uphold. I had the opportunity to collaborate with James, a 67-year-old who found himself feeling inundated by the multitude of changes he needed to embrace. He attempted to transform everything all at once, but within weeks, he surrendered, believing it was an insurmountable task. We simplified it. Every morning, he selected a single objective. Today, I'll hydrate with 6 refreshing glasses of water, or I'll pass on those tempting salty snacks. Clear, achievable actions. In just 6 months, his creatinine levels stabilized, and his confidence soared. For the first time, he experienced a sense of control over his health, rather than feeling confined by it. Research indicates that individuals who concentrate on small, specific goals are twice as likely to maintain healthy habits over the long haul. Every single day transforms into a victory, even if it shines in just one aspect. That consistent drive accumulates over days, transforming into weeks, then months, ultimately leading to tangible outcomes in your lab tests. Tomorrow morning, take a moment to ask yourself, what's my kidney goal for today? Jot it down on a sticky note, schedule a reminder on your phone, or just vocalize it. True strength lies not in achieving perfection, but in the consistency of practice. Every small step you take in the morning builds a strong foundation for your kidneys, ensuring their protection for years ahead. Understanding these 10 habits is just the first step. What truly counts is how you leverage them to transform your mornings, restore your energy, and regain control of your kidney health beginning today. Caring for your kidneys doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Consistency is key. Start your journey tomorrow morning by picking just one habit to focus on. Gradually build from there and watch your progress unfold. Each small step represents progress, and that progress accumulates into protection. If you found this helpful, be sure to save this video for easy access to these habits whenever you need a little nudge. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more great content. Stay updated with the latest medical insights, tips, and practical strategies to safeguard your kidneys and enhance your health. If this video has resonated with you, show your support by hitting the like button, sharing it with a friend, or dropping a comment below. Every sunrise brings a fresh opportunity to nurture your body. Take heart. You're not powerless when it comes to high creatinine levels. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. By making the right choices each day, you can safeguard your kidneys, boost your energy levels, and take back the vibrant life you truly deserve.